4.9, just below 5 million for MATIANG'I business because they are not subjected to procurement processes.
Why do you have an appetite for 4.9 million, Chief Officer?
4.9, is there?
Because the next matter is also 4.955 million.
4.9.
Consultancy.
An affinity to 4.9.
What do you have to say about irregular procurement of consultancy services on ICU at Busia County Referral Hospital?
Also 4.9.
Yes, Chair, thank you. That was, the figure allocated was 5 million. Though what was captured was 4.9. And that was what I was explaining.
Oh, that was a different query. That was query number 12. This is query number 13.
Chair.
Senator Abua.
Maybe, Chair, for the benefit of understanding.
Senator Abua.
You know, I want to understand from the governor now, actually. When a facility is being upgraded from one level to the other, what do you need consultant services for? Who is supposed to consult for what? I think there is a requirement for a facility to move from one level to another. It's about service provision. Yes. So if you are providing better services at this level, and then some experts in the ministry might realize, no, this cannot be level 2, now this can be upgraded to level 3. Why do you need a consultant to advise you on moving from one level of hospital to another?
On 5 million.
Chair, maybe what I need to explain a bit before I allow the Chief Officer to proceed. When we came in, we found that there was just an arbitrary registration in the county here saying that this is now facility level 4, this is level 5. It was just done arbitrarily. But we all know that there's a method and process which you have to go for that classification. And it's not even done by the county. I think there's a national body that goes through that process. But when we had come in, that's what we found. And we were now having problems with affiliation, even with the donors and even with the national institutions, because we had not been captured anywhere in the records. Some were level 3, some were just health centers. But in our records, they were showing that. But anytime we needed some collaborative efforts in terms of the level of facilities, that data was not being captured. So that's why we say...
So, Governor, then you go to a consultant to come and advise you on the level of your
Chair, maybe I can allow the Chief Officer...
But though you put it right, there is a way of classifying facilities.
But Chair...
I see no role of a consultant.
Let us allow through the Chair, allow the Chief Officer maybe just to explain what else they were trying to capture beyond that. Because I had him talking about ICU, I don't know what. I think
actually, the audit queries that there were no terms of reference.
Chair,
so we cannot allow him to give us orally a term of reference.
Chair, coincidentally...
If the Auditor General did not get the...
coincidentally, Chair, on query number 12 and 13, they are correlated. Because it's about this advice on the Busia County Referral Hospital. And if you look at them, they are 4.9 each, 4.9 each. So it was segregated to beat the law. Because the bottom line is consultancy. So it's almost 4.9, I think that's around 9-10 million. So they separated. They were, Governor, it looks like the advisory were based on the same issue, but they were segregated into two to beat the procurement process. So why were you being advised on the advice to advise?
Because the quorum bell is ringing, and Governor, as a former member of Parliament, you know what that means. We might not be able to go much further, but these two related issues, these consultancies, is a smoking gun. And Governor, it should concern you that such matters are being reported about your entity, especially during your time in office. So please go back and take action, take administrative action. It does not mean firing. Administrative action does not mean firing. It could be capacity building, it could be warning, it could be reprimand. But I think these two consultancies, EACC, please add it to your index, because you are the ones with the capacity now to investigate and to let us know whether money was well spent. Honorable members, we'll come to closing remarks, if any. And Governor, I will give you an opportunity to make your closing remarks. I remembered you had not welcomed us to Busia. I don't know whether you are still in the mood to welcome us, or you are in the mood for us to leave.
Chair, thank you so much. I think, as you said, when we started, I didn't get that opportunity. But yesterday, those we were with, both the leadership and those we interacted with later, we were able to welcome you. But especially now for PAC, I think this is a historical moment, as somebody said. It will be registered for posterity that we had a meeting here in Busia to look into how best, the county government, holding the county government to account on behalf of the people of Busia and the people of Kenya, where the Senate plays its oversight role. So we'll just have to say we take it in a stride. We are in a very good mood because we have taken quite, the 2 hours have gone too fast. I thought it would be a long day, and as Chair, you had observed, I was a bit tired. But I think now I'm rejuvenated because it has highlighted quite a number of issues that some we have been talking about. I think the officers have now seen the importance of some of the issues that we have been saying. We have had the opportunity for the members of the PAC, of the Assembly, to also be able to see how best, to hold us to account, the way you have just said. Some things don't need to go all the way to the Senate. We should be dealing with policy issues, how to strengthen institutions. Those basic primary role oversight can be done by the county assembly, and I think that has come out very clearly. So where we have been pointed out by the Senate, as I have said, we take it in a stride that that's the oversight role, and we need to go back and look into what to do. I think also my people have seen the importance of documents, which is also something I've been having issues with. And Chair, I think maybe just because some of the documents, again, as usual, were submitted late, because I've already written to some of these officers on some of these issues you are raising. If you read through, you would find that the issue was the governor should take some action on the officer or officers. The other issue, Chair, that has come out very clearly, I think in our organogram, either because of the way it has taken long to have the staff establishment, which I can see was also an issue here, it brought out that glaring issue, and it's up to us again to take that administrative measures to make sure we put that in place. And yeah, that's all I can say. Otherwise, I hope outside of this, you are going to have opportunity to really see the human, what can I say, the social side of the Senate. Some people may think here that now, because of the questions they were being asked, they will be saying, hii watu ni ngumu sana. But I hope they are also going to have opportunity to see the human side. I mean the social side as we interact. I'm not trying to say we are not human. So I'm looking forward. I hope we'll have opportunity with some of my officers here and there to have some of those interactions so that they can be that emphasis. Otherwise, karibuni sana, sample Busia. We are also ready to take you across to Uganda. As we said, we are forming the larger Busia metropolis. Wambua, I'm sure you'll be able to relate to a lot of issues there.
And my brother Mofa. Be abducted.
Hapana, itakuwa mzuri. Otherwise, thank you so much and karibuni.
You also forgot to assure us of our safety.
Chair, I think that has been, Busia is a very safe place and we don't lock up anybody. Sometimes there are a lot of allegations, but as you said, it's part of our job hazards. Sometimes we just need to refocus on what is the real job that we need to do. All those other things is just part of, the process of working, because you know very well I could have had quite also a bit of issues to raise, but as I said, as we interact, maybe we'll be able to raise as part of strengthening devolution and part of strengthening the relationship between the Senate and devolved units. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. I will not say much more, but we shall share the list of projects that we'll be visiting on Thursday. because we don't want it to be an ambush or a surprise. And Governor, I hope that with adequate notification, you'll be able to take us to some of those projects so that we are not consuming second-hand information. We wish you well. We are still here until the end of week, and I'm sure we'll continue interacting with the Assembly, with the members of the Executive. The officers accompanying the Governor, please remember, the Senate has taken a different approach. We don't just hang the Governor. Kila mtu pia lazima bebe mzigo wake. And we have gotten to the point of being able to specify and differentiate professional and individual responsibility. So please, for the Governor to be successful, it requires the entire team to pull along. So Governor, I hope you'll have a conversation with your team when you go back so that the next time we are here, we are having a different type of conversation. I don't think this was the best conversation for the Senate to have with Busia County Executive. This meeting is adjourned. The committee will meet on Thursday at 9:30 in the morning. Sergeant at Arms, we are waiting for your signal. Thank you. Let's call the meeting to order. Honorable members, once again, welcome to this meeting of the Senate Public Accounts Committee sitting in Busia County. We had started our meeting earlier with a brief from the Office of the Auditor General, the EACC, the Control of Budget, the National Treasury, and the Parliamentary Budget Office. We are now ready to go to the next agenda, which is consideration of the report of the Auditor General and implementation status for the financial year 2023-2024 for the executive and for the receiver of revenue. But there are certain procedures that we had deferred, which we shall now dispense with. We will start our meeting at this point with a word of prayer. And I want to ask the Senator, let me see who looks like God could listen to them. Senator Wambua. Senator Wambua to lead us in a word of prayer.
I doubt. Chair, here Senator Dulo is asking questions. You can respond to those questions. Let us pray. Almighty God, we beseech you to be all with abundant favor and blessings as your servants whom you have been pleased to call to leadership positions in this republic. We seek guidance to treat and consider all matters that shall come under deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interests you have committed to our charge. Amen.
Thank you, Senator Wambua. We did not adopt the agenda at the beginning, so I'd request that we quickly dispense with that. The agenda is as laid before us. Can I get a proposer?
I propose.
Thank you, Senator Cherargei. Can I get a seconder?
Yeah, I second.
Thank you, Senator Mwenda Gataya. Next will be a very, very quick round of introductions. I see we've got a very big room, so we'll need to be very efficient with that. Let's start with members of the Senate present, starting from far left.
Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. I am Godfrey Osotsi, the Senator of Vihiga County, and I'm also the chairperson of CPIC committee. My committee is not sitting, but I've come here as a friend of the committee, given that CPAC is a sister committee to CPIC, and I'm also benchmarking.
You're benchmarking on how to be a governor? Or on how to be a senator?
Maybe.
Okay, you're welcome, Senator.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair, members, and Governor. My name is Enoch Wambua, Senator, Kitui County, the Deputy Minority Leader in the Senate, and I'm a member of this committee. I thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Governor and your team, my name is Senator Mwenda Gataya, Mofire, Paraganithi County, and a member of this committee on CPAC.
Thank you, Chair. Cherargei Kiprotich is my name, the Senator of Republic of Kenya. for representing the great people of Nandi County and a member of this committee.
Fatuma Dulo, Senator Isiolo, and a member of this committee.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Lenko Kanarseki, Senator Kajiado, friend of the committee.
Good morning, Chair, Governor. My name is Edwin Sifuna, Senator Nairobi, a member of this committee.
Good morning, Governor and delegation. My name is Jones Maruma. I'm the Senator representing Taita Taveta, Vice Chair to this committee. Welcome.
Thank you, Honorable Senators. My name is Moses Otieno Kajwang. I chair the committee. I'm the Senator from Homa Bay. Clerks.
Thank you, Chair members. My name is Kibet Kevin, Committee Clerk. With your permission, kindly allow the members of the Secretary to introduce themselves, starting with our Deputy Director. Thank you.
Amy Chepkwany, Deputy Director, Governance and Accountability Committees, and an officer of the committee.
Good morning, Chair and members. My name is Malcolm Gogi, Legal Counsel.
Morning, Chair. My name is Salat, Physical Analyst.
Good morning. My name is Eric Ososi, Research Officer.
Good morning. My name is Shirley Msimbi, Hansard Officer.
Good morning. My name is Sipiken Dawoth, Fiscal Analyst.
Good morning, Chair. John Chege, Sergeant at Arms.
That's all from us, Chair. Thank you.
You are welcome. OAG.
Good morning, Chair. I'm Patrick Muriuki, the Liaison Officer.
Morning, this is Maina Mwangi, Officer Auditor General.
Good morning, Honorable Chair. My name is Tagi Tonga, Office Auditor General, Kakamega Regional Office. Thank you.
Karibuni, Control of Budget.
Morning, Chair. My name is Gilbert Gachanja from Office of Control of Budget, Liaison Officer attached to this committee.
You're welcome. ESCC.
Good morning, Chair, Honorable Members. Patricia Chebet from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, a liaison officer attached to this committee.
Karibu, National Treasury.
Edith Kanata from the National Treasury.
I think that's it for the stakeholders on this side. Do we have the County Assembly of Busia, particularly the Public Accounts Committee? Do we have the chair of the Public Accounts Committee? Honorable Chair, please introduce yourself, and maybe your members can also introduce themselves.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Dr. Rute Boniface, Chairperson, County Public Investment Accounts Committee, and represent the great people of Amukura West Ward. Together with me, Chair, I have members of the committee. Kindly, I can start from the far and left.
Good morning. My name is Hagai Wanda, MCN Namoboto Nambuku Ward, and a member of the committee PAC.
My name is Isaac Omalwa, member of this committee.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Honorable Bonventure Makoha, leader of the minority, member of this committee. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Honorable Beatrice Akinyo Popo, member of this committee.
Good morning. I'm Honorable Helena Chiong Odur, member of this committee.
Good morning. I'm Morina Cheng Ochieng, member of this committee.
Good morning. I'm Rubia Kennedy, Vice Chair of this committee.
Chair, that's it for your membership.
I just want to recognize that we have a secretariat. Maybe you can just stand. Secretary of the Committee of Public Investment Accounts. As a secretariat. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, are there other members of the County Assembly, even if not members of your committee?
Friends of the committee?
Any honorable member of the County Assembly?
I think they are also engaged in other committees.
That's okay. That's okay.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Dr. You're welcome. We shall refer to you once we start the formal proceedings. Governor Busia, please go on record.
Thank you, Chair. Let me ask my members to introduce themselves, starting from left.
We are still blind, and we still don't know who the governor is. So please go on record.
Okay. Sorry, Chair. My name's Apollo Toma, the governor of Busia. Let me ask.
Let me give this guidance because the room is quite full, and because of time, let's restrict the introductions to the CCs and the chief officers.
Yes.
Because I think there are many more other officers who have come to witness, but for efficiency.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Chair, Your Excellency. My name is Timothy Odende, Chief Officer Trade and Investment, Acting Chief Officer Revenue.
Through the chair, my name is Gibson Wafula, Chief Officer in charge of County Treasury.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Douglas Okri, the CEC for Treasury and Economic Planning, Busia County.
Thank you, Chair. CS John Oscar Juma, County Secretary.
Good morning, Chair. My name is CPM Maximila Ayeko, Director Internal Audit.
Switched off.
County.
Okay, yeah, audit committee is important.
Chair, I'm Baja Ken, Chief of Urban Development Fiscal Planning.
Good morning, Chair. My name is Pamela Wori, CEC Lands, Housing and Urban Development.
Good morning, Chair. My name is Topista Wanyama, and I'm the CEC member for Energy, Water, and Climate Change. Thank you.
Good morning, Chair. My name is John Moroki, Chief Officer in charge of Environment, Natural Resources, Climate Change, and Energy.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Vanjala Vincent, Chief Officer Land, Survey and Housing, and Acting Chief Officer Strategic Partnerships, ICT and Digital Economy.
A very good morning, Chair. My name is Gira Dennis. I'm the Chief Officer in charge of Sports, Youth Affairs, and Tourism, Busia County.
Good morning, Chair. I'm Patricia Kello, Chief Officer in charge of HR and Public Communication.
Ahmed Efo, Chief Officer Roads and Public Works.
Dr. Lusamba Wilberforce, Chief Officer Medical Services and UHC.
Kelly Omboko, Chief Officer Water and Irrigation.
CS Tufana Kide, Secretary and CEO to County Public Service Board.
Honorable Chair, my name is Alfonso Quara, Senior Clerk Assistant to the County Assembly Public Accounts Committee. Thank you.
Okay, are we done with the CCs and the COs? Did I hear County Attorney? Did they go on record? Okay, fine. For those who didn't introduce themselves, you are not any lesser. It's just because of time, because by 2 o'clock we will need to go to the chamber. So feel most welcome. The Sergeant at Arms will circulate a sheet, I believe so, for Hansard and minuting purposes. We proceed to the next order, which is administration of oath and tabling of documents. Clerk of the Senate, you will guide the governor in that exercise.
I, Paul Otuoma Nyongesa, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before this committee in respect to the matters before the committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
You will then proceed to lay your or table your documents.
Okay. Thank you, Chair, once again.